Yo,
What's up?
again.
Oh man,
uh,
that's Steve's van right there.
yeah, I seen that. That's Steve's van getting down.
He's got it tore down right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What's he doing to it?
he was replacing all those door speakers with Neopros, I think.
Ooh, damn.
Dude, that door was insane.
Yeah, it was already pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know what in the hell he's doing with this damn Neopros. Talking about getting 10 times louder.
Well, whenever you got, one door to compensate for all of that bass,
But man, what's he got? 12 or 16 speakers in that door?
he's got quite a bit.
It's insane.
Oh yeah. Who did his doors, do you know?
Uh, he did.
He did? Okay.
Yeah, he builds.
Nice.
Yep. He did Blaine's car too.
Okay.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, when I was talking to him, he was saying how he used to do lanes only. He didn't never build demo builds. And
Yeah.
someone talked him into doing a demo build, and now he's hooked.
Nice.
He's like, I just used to be a lane junkie, and that's it.
Yeah, now he's hitting them 30s at least. No.
Perk 30s.
Oh man.
Wait, you're on here? Wait a minute.
Yeah, always. Every week, man.
Dang. I'm trying to find another video on my TikTok. Not this one.
Yeah.
So, what's up with your build?
Well, right now I got all sorts of stuff going on. I got my back seat all ripped out, and the actual back part of the back seat ripped out. So,
Bird?
so yeah, I went through and I cut out. I mean, honestly, I went too far without even knowing if it's gonna work before knowing that it's gonna work. But I cut out the entire metal on the back seat, at least big enough for both the amps to fit, both the SAE V4 100.4s, and I still have just enough room to put some padding there, so it's not too uncomfortable to sit in that seat.
Yep.
But everything should stay solid. I left enough metal to bend down to secure to my little wooden box, little tub. But yeah, so I got that modification that I'm working on right now, and hopefully I'll be able to finish that relatively quickly, because we got Slamology coming up, and I wanted to try to hit up another show or two in the meantime, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm still waiting on big ass ports. It says that my port shipped, but they've never actually received the port yet. So,
I saw a post from them today. Something about they got a new shop and that they got a new machine to do the flares and everything. So I saw whoever owns that, I don't even know who it is, was saying that he will be slamming orders out soon. So I guess he's been backed up because of the move. Just so you know. So you might want to send them a message and find out.
Yeah, hopefully they can get it to me in time. Like I definitely needed a long time before Slam, because I got a lot of testing. I got to go over to Fort Wayne and get a lot of in-depth testing.
Yep.
Going on.
I might be able to help you with that.
Yeah.
What's up, Tyler Stoltz?
Yo.
Bill.
We got Alan in here.
Kevin.
How's it going?
What's up, guys?
But yeah, so on top of the mids and highs modification that I'm doing, so I can make sure that I'm all behind the back seat, because you know how I like to do that.
It's important to both of us.
Yeah, and so instead of putting them on my rear deck, I'm doing this ridiculous stuff.
Well, yes. I don't know if you saw my post, Stoltz, but I did get a meter. Um,
Pretty nice meter.
One sec. Yeah, I did. I got Term Lab Magnum with 3 mics. Not that you can use 3 at the same time, but just happened to be what I got.
Oh yeah.
And the clamp and everything. So I can. I'll be setting that up relatively soon.
Yo, what's up, Tasker? How you doing, man?
Testing Pokes mic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think Sean. I think since you've gotten a bass knob from me, I've went through like 2 or 3 model changes. So, and just the way that I've been building stuff has just been getting better. So,
What's up, Andrew? How you doing, man? Andrew, you want to come on?
hello.
But yeah, so I got my port cut out, and so it's not completely ready for the 10-inch port because the flare on the inside needs to still be able to fit through the box. So I might have to do a little bit more cutting there, but I should have plenty of room to do that and fit everything where I need it. But
Hell yeah, you'll that thing will be
I'm
good.
hoping it doesn't take away my demos really. Like I know I might get a little bit more efficient too. Like my subs might not be able to take 20K. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to keep it easy there. But who knows? I mean, when I have the short port in, who knows what the capabilities that box could be.
it's going to
Could be
be
pretty
legit.
cool.
I know
Could
that.
completely flop. But I'm thinking it shouldn't.
So if a flopped SPL build equals a demo build, what does a flopped demo build equal? Firewood?
Firewood. Yeah, honestly though.
Damn it. Do you have to start with an SPL build and then flop it to a demo
Right.
build?
Yeah.
Damn.
155 plus. Man, it'd be crazy if it was like that. I'm wondering if I pull that wood roof down, what it would do, because I got some of that Sundown 160 mil I could throw up there
Man, I don't know.
and be legal for some Mecca events.
I don't know what the wood did to mine, but I mean, I only metered that thing once, I think. I mean, like right when it was fresh and it did 152 at 28.
Yeah.
So it has to be, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I only have a little bit more cone area than I had before. Same enclosure, basically, style.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell whether that wood roof hurt or helped.
Yeah, true. Honestly, like it's kind of crazy though how much flex you still have with that roof.
Dude,
Like
crazy.
I know it's super strong and I seen what you did with it and it's still jumping way harder than it did before. So I mean
it's crazy.
I feel like it hits those lows a little bit more violent.
Whoops.
Like before it was definitely smooth. I loved how smooth the lows were. This is the same, but I feel like it's just more violent, I mean, look at that.
I keep looking at that and I'm like, man, I know you can tell. So if you look on a third brake light, you can see it flapping on the end.
Yeah.
So right there is a mounting bolt for that, and it's encased in the plastic and goes through and has a nut on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's broken, gone. That's
okay.
That's the second one I've put in this car.
Dang, who took that video though? It's a nice
man.
video.
Whoever took that video was pretty good, and they might be on the other end of this conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, somebody said a brace. Yeah, I'm putting a brace basically right by that dolphin fin, straight down between where the seats are, I guess, right on that opening, right in front of the subwoofer, basically.
Yep.
And it's going to be removable because I still use this as a car.
Yeah. It is a car.
It is a car. So wait, Corey, I don't know if I ever got in his vehicle before, but is it a demo build or for the lanes? I would assume team control pressure.
It's demo,
Typical
probably.
build, it's a demo build,
Yeah.
but I have to ask.
It's gotta be.
All right, thanks, Sean.
Demo build. You know
Foam
it.
it in. Foam
Yeah,
it
dude.
in.
Fill it in with some foam. Come on.
Demo build, yeah.
Hey, we got Brett in here. What's up?
Yeah, I can't do that because my enclosure doesn't protrude past the trunk opening.
Yep.
But I have an excellent spot. If I could find a picture, I'll show you. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
Baby 15s on 20K doing 50 plus at 20. Yeah, you know, just a little baby build.
Yeah, just tiny. No big deal. What's up, Brett?
Sealing off the C-pillar in the Tahoe tomorrow. Sheesh.
Dude, that thing's
Hell
coming
yeah.
along nice.
It really is, dude.
Hey,
It's crazy.
Hey, Corey, can you PM me a video or at least some pictures of that build of yours?
So Brett, have you had it playing yet at all? Got to hear it? Hey, you're getting the equipment for the Avalanche, Andrew. Hell yeah. That should be nasty. Got the crossfire going in.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be pretty sick.
And of course the Audio Ace subs. So you're 3D printing back there, I see, Mike.
Let me tell you.
What are you 3D printing today?
What am I 3D printing? Right now I'm making a ground block case.
Nice.
I've been so busy lately, man. I've just been building. My wife's probably about tired of that shit because I mean, I got to fulfill the orders. I can't be like some other companies that people wait months to ship out or never ship out.
Can't do that. Nope.
So I like to get them out in like 2 to 3 days tops. So I shipped 6 of them out today. It's been crazy. So I'm trying to get caught up anyways and get ahead like a little stock.
Yeah. Got to. 18 Audio Ace Gesture 12s on 6 Audio Dynamics 8Ks.
Corey sent me a video.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if the audio.
Yeah, it's maybe. Nice. Floating steady.
I like that wood roof.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Oh, he sent me a few videos. I'm gonna comb through.
That's 12 to 18. Guys playing in the teens.
Dang.
Jeez.
That's intense.
Yeah. That is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Brett says he should be playing in the next 2 weeks. He's picky and only wants to hear it once he can hear all his mids and highs with the bass. That's understandable. I get it. Good old beard flex.
Got the old beard flex going. That's cool, man. I want to get it. I want to hop in that thing. What's the next show you're going to, Corey?
Right. Man.
Got to be somewhere in the tri-state area of Tennessee, North Carolina, and Virginia or whatever.
What's the next state you're going to, Mike? Or show?
The next one I'm going to is. Oh, We're Not Alone. Dang, I can't go to that
Coming
one.
up quick, isn't it?
That's coming up like 2 weeks, I think. The next one I'm going to is I think it's Made of Steel.
Made of Steel. Hey, he's going to Made of Steel, so
I got that one locally. Oh, okay, cool. Definitely, I'll see him there then.
what do you like best, 4th or 6th? Honestly, like I like them both, but
they got their purposes.
Yeah, they definitely, and honestly, like both of them could do both too. Like I've seen some 6ths get crazy numbers, and 4ths do crazy lows, even better than their highs. Just depends on the build. Honestly,
I like a nice 6. Regardless, I mean, it's a mega bandwidth.
Whole lot of range.
Yeah, man. 4th for tap out, 6th for win for sure. Yeah. I'm not much for tap out, so I favor the 6th order.
Oh yeah. The 6th for the wins. And like I said, everything could be windy. Even a good old flat wall.
Like the Monte Scarlo?
Oh yeah. Gotta love the old Monte Scarlo, man.
Monte Scarlo gets down, man. I'm excited to get in that again.
It does, and it gets high. It gets highs too. Like it'll hurt you at 40 hertz. But then go all the way down to 20 and just destroy stuff.
Dude, that thing's nuts.
For a flat wall, she's got the range like it's a damn 4th.
It's strong. It's strong. Yeah, it does. It really does.
Yeah. It's got some pretty crazy. Going for a 50 at 13, Corey. What the hell, dude?
Nice.
That is insane.
My kind of build.
Right? That is wild.
I'm going to add some length on my port.
Yeah? What are you trying to do?
See what we can squeeze out. Let me get in the teens.
Add a wind tunnel in there? Like, come on now. I like that. I like the idea, though. I'm totally not against that.
I'll just be there with my Milwaukee leaf blower. It'll be out of the camera sight. Just blowing people's hair around like, damn. What's up, Justin? I was in your neighborhood today after work.
Yeah. Did you see
Luke?
Did you see that one guy though was actually upset that you could do that? You could do the same thing with a leaf blower. I don't know why you guys do this.
Yeah.
Like really, bro?
It doesn't have to cost tens of thousands of dollars to get windy. You can just use a Milwaukee leaf blower.
Yeah. Yeah. Any sales on subs currently?
Hey, there's Mr. Evan right there, Mr.
Hey, we were just talking about the amazing bandwidth, the range that Monte Scarlo has.
Dude, it's insane.
It is insane for a flat wall, and to have like over 20 hertz range, because he could play, I would say 20 to maybe 43, maybe a little bit higher, and full tilt and do it pretty good the whole time. It does fall off a little bit there in the middle, like ear by ear.
Ooh. Sales on subs though.
Sundown Audio yard sale.
That's exactly what I was pulling up. I don't know if you can see that with it now.
No, I can't.
Dude, that's funny. I mean, of course, man. I don't know what they got in here though.
Dude, they got a lot of stuff on there right now, and
crazy. And I'll tell you right now, anybody that's skeptical of this, the amplifier's 100% going to work when they get to you. The subs, they are going to work. They just might have a cosmetic thing or maybe a coil scuff or something like that, but I've personally gotten 2 subs, different ones off of the yard sale, and nothing wrong with them. Like I looked the whole thing over more than once, and I'm like, all right, I don't even see it. Like it plays fine. There's no damage to it. Like what
Mm-hmm.
on the yard sale? I have no idea. But if you go to sundownaudio.com and then right at the top up here, there's a yard sale. Click that. Hit the boxed items and whatever you're looking for. They got.
Yep.
It's crazy how much they got on there right now.
Yeah, really good deals too, honestly. Like
Yeah.
they got all sorts of good stuff.
I mean, you get ZV615 right here, and that's refurbished, so it's not even a true
Yeah.
yard sale for 650.
Yeah, that's not
I
bad at
see
all.
people selling them used for more than that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Evan, he said that it's because his vehicle makes it act like a bootleg sixth.
Yeah,
that driver's window up and it's ported out the passenger side, you know.
that's true. That is true.
Yeah. And then Cole McDougal had a question.
Where are we at here? Oh, right here.
I've seen mostly slot ports for flat walls, but I'm doing one in my Celica, and he has an arrow sitting aside. What do y'all think for an arrow for it? Or stick with the traditional slot for the flat wall? I mean, honestly, like you do see a lot of flat walls with the arrow port, or not with the arrow port, with the slot port, and usually it is because of a reason.
What year's the Celica?
Yeah.
Because those are all hatch, right?
I
don't know why I'm drawing a blank, but I think those are hatchbacks.
I know that my 88 Celica was a trunk.
04, yeah.
But 04, yeah, that would be a hatch. Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I've never done anything in a hatch. You know who has though? Living Loud with Andy.
Living Loud with Andy knows about those hatches. But he's wanting to do a wall anyway, though.
Justin, I'm working on it. I got some rain days coming up, so dang it. The bootleg.
Oh yeah. Little Perp gets down, 218 flat wall, 60s daily.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, Adam's a great guy too.
Yeah, I don't know about that Celica, man. I'm not a fan of loading off of a trunk or a hatch or anything like that anyways.
There was that do you remember back in the day? Oh man, was it Mike Singer? Had the two 18-inch TC Sounds LMS Ultra 5400s. I'm pretty sure in an Eclipse. And it was ridiculous, the amount of hatch flex that this thing had. It was like 17-year-old me. That's me falling in love with bass.
Yeah.
Those videos of this guy, you know, and just like shattering his windshield, just shit's breathing, you know.
Yep.
Love those demos. But yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Good old hatch.
What up,
Mr. Philbrick? We got BP audio up in here. And then since we're talking about BP audio, let's go ahead and talk about the sponsors for today's show.
Yeah.
Disturbing the Peace today is brought to you by Decaf Music.
Which this guy right here.
Chris Coffey, we got right here on the show. He's been on a previous show to talk about his modified music. So he's the OG rebaser all the way back, probably, 15 years almost.
Let me say something real quick about this. If Chris has time to get on right now, we will do a giveaway for Decaf Music.
What?
Yep. If Chris has time to get on right now, we'll do a giveaway with whoever's in the audience.
I like that. I like that. We got 15 people in here right now.
If
who knows? They can share it and get some more people in here. More chances. But that's only if Chris is down. But let's continue here. We got Coventry Car Audio. So if y'all don't know Coventry Car Audio, they make bus bars and skib battery banks. That's an LTO battery. It's extremely safe. You can drill straight through these things, overcharge them 30 times over their normal rating, and they won't catch fire. They don't need
Allegedly.
compression. Allegedly, yeah.
We can't co-sign that statement.
Yeah. Deal. Give them 5 minutes. Awesome. Hey, thank you, Chris. Good deal. So y'all keep watching if you want in on that.
Yeah.
But
Share this too.
but Coventry Car Audio, really really awesome, legit battery banks. Even back whenever they made C-Max banks, I have one of their C-Max banks in my trunk, and it's been used and abused by me for years now. Same thing with the Monte Scarlo, has a 45 amp hour C-Max. That thing has been ran down to zero a couple times.
Yeah.
And it's perfectly fine. It's pretty awesome how stout these banks are, and it's with sometimes it's all on the builder. They make a quality bank, and really beautiful work too. This specific bank that you're seeing right here is a 29 amp hour skib.
Yep.
They're not available for customization like you see, but they do come in a nice box. It has the balancer. You can get the plexiglass edition.
Very similar. It'd be the same.
Mhm.
It's gonna perform the same.
Oh yeah, always.
Cool, Andrew.
Hey.
Thanks.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, this is my personal test bench bank that I have not yet got my damn test bench set up with. However, I do have the bank. I do have myself an HPVM
Hey,
to monitor that safely, of course.
and while we're talking about HPVMs, let's move on to the next sponsor for today's show. We have LF Audio, Aural Precision. If you don't know LF Audio, it's owned by the Loud Fiat, the owner of the Loud Fiat. You can see him on TikTok, Facebook, wherever. You might have seen his videos. He now has a Fiat 500e that has a bubble on it, 4 DDZ4 15s on two Stetson Force Extreme amplifiers. They're absolutely nutty, but he makes the highest quality equipment out. So far he has the HPVM, the high precision voltmeter. This thing is a $200 voltmeter, but it's 2 voltmeters in one. And not only that, aluminum case, super high quality components inside and out. It's super durable, so those 160 dB plus systems are gonna take this no problem. It's not gonna have any issues with the vibrations, and super accurate. 320 samples per second, which is crazy. You can customize the colors, the layout of the screen. It has several different types of screens to choose from.
Yep.
Set an auto sleep feature, so many more things, and that's just the voltmeters. Like, if we were talking about LF Audio, I can go for days.
Yeah.
About the equipment. This wireless volume controller.
Can't wait to get this.
For pre-order right now, $299. That price will raise after they release. But this thing right here is amazing. We'll have your temp, clip, voltage. It's going to have a lot of stuff, onboard safeties to shut off your amplifiers if your temperature gets too high or your voltage too low or whatever. And same thing with the HPVM, has the high quality aluminum case, has a nice neo magnet holder, and it's 500 feet wireless. So it's
absolutely insane.
It's next level.
I can't wait for that.
And then we got Sundown Audio, straight down here, which Sundown Audio, if you guys don't know, you should know, but they make some of the highest quality subwoofers, speakers, amplifiers on the market. They even have power sports equipment.
Oh, yeah.
sound bar. If you want some sound bar action in your house with Sundown Audio, they got you covered. Marine stuff with the power sports, it's really awesome, the stuff that they do have that a lot of people don't know. And their yard sale, like we talked about previously.
Yep.
Sundown Audio, for the win and the wind.
Huge W in my book.
Oh yeah. Then we got Decal Daddies.
The
Over
daddy
here.
decals.
Can't forget about Decal Daddies. You can see Jacob Morris and Kyle Rutherford right there.
Yep. Banners, decals, shirts, whatever.
Oh yeah.
They'll get you hooked up.
Custom stuff, not custom stuff. You got it. And straight clipping.
Because if you're not clipping, you are tripping.
Facts. Straight clipping.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
did you send Chris the link?
You know what? I might be working on that.
And we got Disturbing the Peace audio too. So they're the main contributor to this show because it's Mike himself.
This is accurate.
He makes bass knobs, RCA distros, fuse blocks, voltmeters inside of the bass knobs, single mini bass knobs, single normal bass knobs, dual bass knobs.
All kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff. Has super high quality components and is within a really nice budget also.
Yep. Yeah, this dual bass knob with the meter built in, only $100 shipped.
$100 shipped for a dual with the voltmeter is quite ridiculous.
Yeah,
nobody's beating that. I'm saying it.
And the whole reason I even started this company was because I got back into car audio after being out of it for a while, and I was looking for a bass knob, and I saw some of the prices on these bass knobs, and I said, there's no freaking way I'm paying that much for what that is. That's insane.
Oh yeah.
And so I started with my first prototype, which I have somewhere behind me, and have just been moving up. I started out with a single bass knob and I did a mini version of that. Then I went to these wide body ones, which you can get a single or a dual, and with or without a meter. And even the single with the meter is only $80. And the meters are calibrated. As you can see down here at the bottom, there's 3 wires hook up. So you have your power, your ground, and remote. So you don't have to worry about accidentally leaving this on over a long weekend or something and killing your battery. It's going to shut off with your head unit or however you got your stereo working. But I do hand make these leads from scratch. Every single one set of these leads I make. The potentiometers are not reused out of another, like an LC, whatever. They're not. Nothing is reused. This is all from scratch,
brand new.
And I stand behind my product too. So if you ever have a problem with it, just let me know and I'll get it taken care of.
Yeah.
But here we go. We got Chris. Chris is on.
Hey, all right. We got Decaf.
What's up, gentlemen?
Thanks, Kevin and Shane.
How's it going tonight?
What's happening?
It's going. I'm eating some dinner in between building a box for my buddy earlier today for 4 Scar ZVX or VFX 12s. And so I'm back here in my garage. You can't really see too well, but working on mine.
Oh, nice.
You're getting close on them too. You look awesome.
Yes, sir. We got some Neo Pro goodness in there.
Sir.
So yeah, literally just I just got home about 20 minutes ago and figured what better entertainment while I'm eating some food and trying to wind down than listening to some teammates.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Real quick, Shane and Corey, if you are interested in a bass knob, just shoot me a PM.
Sweet.
I'll get you hooked up.
Oh yeah. But yeah, if y'all didn't know, decaf is the decaf. It's not decaf music. It's maybe derived from decaf. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a nickname when I was younger, and then back when we were all on forums, you know, you came up with whatever name you thought was the most clever thing, and
Yep.
back then it was decaf cappuccino, and it's kind of impossible to get rid of it. I have, you know, friends that only call me by that name, and I'm like, you know, my name is Chris, right? And they're like, yeah, but that's weird. So
Yeah. I get it.
yeah. So what's up with your port removal? How is that construction event going on?
That was a chore, and I left the subs in the box for it. So I was just ready for an absolute mess, but it wasn't that bad. There was like hardly any dust on the subs themselves. It all seemed to settle really nicely, and it just burnt up my Sawzall, my reciprocating saw. That thing was bubbling on the inside, and now it works still. And every time that I have used it, it has smoked just as bad. So it's on its last limb. But that construction, I might need to do a little bit more of. So to get the port in, because it's like a 13.5 inch cut out the flare itself, or the internal flare. So we'll see how that goes. I'll still have to do some weird wonky stuff to get it to work right, but
You'll get
in
it.
yeah, in the end, I'm wanting it to be an adjustable port where it's short and tuned high, and I could fold up my back seats and burp a good number, and then whenever I get to a show and after I'm done competing, I could slap on an extra 15 inches of port and then do some demos.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
Hopefully it works out like that. But what's
I
going
hope
on with your build?
I hope so.
With mine?
Yeah.
Um, right now, my DSP should be, you know, maybe like a couple towns away. So hopefully tomorrow that shows up from UPS. Shout out to Nathan for getting that for me, because I needed to get one that is for OEM Honda integration, and they're discontinued. So luckily I was able to find one of those, which later on when I get some more money, I can add on like a, you know, Moose Way or some like much nicer DSP, and just use the OEM integrated one as a way to get a clean source out.
Yeah.
But I just saw and got my hands on a Lesion 42.5 amp hour bank earlier today. So I was able to grab some measurements and see what I can fit, because I have only a 3-inch deep spare tire well.
Mhm.
Oh,
And the stock floor height raises it about 3.5 inches above that. So it gives me about 6.5 inches to fit lithium under there. So I've been trying to figure out what's the max amount that I can fit in there, because once I put the box on top of it, the lithium's not coming out, and nobody's going to see it either. So, you know, there's no joy in like making it
look
LED rainbowed and all that. Yeah, it'll just disappear down there. So I got some progress with that. I'll make a template, just a empty box, and shove that in there, put the stock floor back down there, and just kind of see where I'm at. And then probably in the next couple weeks, I'll build the box, and it's slow rolling. You know, I don't have a bunch of tools. I got to wait until friends, you know, are back home from work, and you know, I can go lend me a hand. You know, I'm a little guy too, so there's only, you know, barely lift a 4x8 sheet. So you know, it's always nice to have friends that are nearby, but that doesn't mean that they're always there when
Yeah.
you've got your creative vibes rolling. So the
True.
time goes right with everybody else.
Yeah. In the end, it'll be all well worth the wait.
Yeah, I hope to hear my front stage. We got a show. I know you guys have probably heard of them before, but the Import Face Off.
Yeah.
So there's one like 20 minutes away from me. I have zero excuse to not go there, even if I don't have anything really planned. But I hope to have the front of the car playing, get to see teammates, Team DOA, Chicagoland Car Audio Group. We'll see them for the first time this year. I think is the first show that some of us will be there. So that'll be nice to catch up and be intimidated and envious of their, 15-15 builds and all these things that are nothing compared to what I'm doing. But that's also where you get knowledge and you learn skills from people who are doing things way bigger and better than you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you were on DOA. They came to a show here in my town several years ago. I think it was 2020, and they went hard. They
Always.
just all showed up full of sundown, just destroying stuff, demoing the entire time. Didn't even compete.
No. Yeah, it's kind of the thing, everybody's got their own angle of what they enjoy. I think a lot of us kind of enjoy both doors open, letting everybody get kind of in and out. I don't think there's a lot of obsession about like wind or SPL really. I think it's we have a lot more shows that aren't like metered, sanctioned shows. They're just like an IFO show where there's 1,000 people, but they haven't heard car audio like we do. And so it's always nice to kind of let people see it. And I've heard that from a couple of their, live podcasts and stuff of them talking about the same thing. It's great to see the same 150 people that are local to you. It's also really nice to see 1,000 brand new people you've never met at a show who have never heard what you do and sharing that with everybody. So, best of both worlds there. So looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm one of the oldest DOA members actually, back like not original crew, but maybe like 2013 or something like that. But maybe even further than that. Yeah, something like that. But I was out of audio for a while, so then you kind of disappear in everybody's eyes.
Yeah.
Kind of how it goes.
True.
Hey, real quick, Corey wants to know how low do you usually do your decaf music?
Nowadays I do lower than I would if people weren't playing lower. I think I personally don't really enjoy a lot below 25 hertz. It's just wind doesn't, for whatever reason, doesn't do a whole lot for me. I really am more of that tap out crowd. And really that the widest bandwidth that you can possibly put out. I don't so there's not really much below 20. There may be a few songs, but all the meat and potatoes is in that like 20 to 35 hertz range usually.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Well,
yeah, we're trying to give away a USB, or what are we doing?
Yeah.
do it.
All right.
Let's
So
get
how are we
people out.
doing this year?
What's that?
How are we doing this year?
Well, yeah, Corey said he needs the 10 to 20 hertz music. Well, he's not your guy.
I think like I kind of said the last time that we talked, like the cool part about it is there's somebody else who does it. If I don't do it, there's somebody else who already has done it or is willing to for you.
Yeah.
We can't all be like one-man armies anymore.
Yeah. And that's kind of the good thing about it anyways, is everyone's kind of got their own taste in the way they do stuff. So you know what, Chris, I don't want to put all this on you, but what do you think? How do you think we should do this giveaway? How you want to do it?
I
know we didn't really talk about it. It was kind of last minute thing, but
this could be found if you search, and I won't say anything more, but if you want to win a USB, you have to tell me what amp did I have in my car last season.
Oh, shit. Let's see. We got 11 people in here.
I can't imagine there's going to be a quick response to that.
Yeah.
But if somebody is willing to hunt and figure that out and they can tell what amp it is, they deserve a free USB.
I like it. So y'all already know.
Yeah, shit.
I mean, really, It's not too hard to find. Let's see. Can I win it? No.
No, it shouldn't be hard at all if you can look through pictures, you know.
We got a first. We got a first
Orion
guess.
CCA.
Who would run that? Why would I run that?
He did laugh, so to be fair.
Andrew says Salt 8.
I don't have Salt 8 money yet.
No.
Shortly, I'll have to spend Salt 8 money. That's for sure.
Shit. I didn't either. I was glad to win that damn Sky High Car Audio deal. The raffle. They call it a raffle, but you had to spend 200. What I spend on that, Logan? $200.
You spent a good amount on it, but it's let's see.
Well, I mean, I'm not complaining for sure, but
Boss, yeah, boss. Yeah.
a boss.
Boss 1200, you know.
It's the only way to be loud, you know. You
Don't
start
slouch,
right
you
there.
know?
That's what I heard on the streets.
Let's see. And I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna say it if I
SCV?
find it.
Oof. So
Is it?
I'll give a hint. I was really, really, really quiet last season.
All right, yeah, I know what it is.
Really quiet. Like,
You're close, Brandon.
ooh. You guys are giving me so much credit, like I'm loud. I will be. I will. I just, you know, you change your priorities and focus, and other things are giving you all the dopamine hit that you want, and now this is back to the old ways.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get my base fix.
See, now people are just
Brandon,
guessing.
Brandon, you
But
gotta calm it down.
I literally looked in the time that I said I'm gonna check this out.
Was it a
Is it
Sia?
like-
Saya?
It was like 30 seconds. I got
The
it.
sundown is correct.
Yeah.
Saya?
No.
No, before that.
I actually I ran the same amplifier in my Mini Cooper on my Sundown X8. Ran the same exact amp, and it did great.
Yeah, it's a little powerhouse.
Mhm.
That is for sure. I don't think it. I think it dynos maybe like 50 watts more than rated, which should be a big giveaway.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Like, oh man. This is a good
What is the smallest sub amp that you've ran and really thought to yourself like, this is enough for daily? Like where does kind of like your this is enough start at power
Recently or
wise?
before it, just in the past?
like 12K. No.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Like a solid 3K is a good daily for me, but like when I first jumped back into audio, that was like my ideal was exactly what you got there. What I had in my Mini Cooper on an X8. Just letting you guys know.
Perfect, yeah.
But it was just a nice little L port box. It was tuned low, and it was finished really nice. I didn't do it. I was working a ton of hours, but it was a really nice build. Let me see if I can send it.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know what it is. And I gotta say, you guys are slacking, man. It didn't take me 20 seconds to find
Shouldn't have taken no.
That's what I'm saying, man. It took me no time to find it.
Brandon's
Like,
just guessing. He needs to
just
stop.
go on Decaf's profile and look.
Yeah, I can't
Right.
see every comment either,
Comment.
so you'll have to let me
Hey,
know.
Kevin.
Hey, we got it.
There it is. Nobody
Look at
said
that.
that yet.
Good
Brandon
job, Kevin.
put out every single model that Sundown's ever made,
Yeah.
Okay.
except that one.
Well, congrats, Kelvin. You won a Decaf USB
And some decals.
and some decals, of course. You're gonna really love all that modified music, though. It's nice and musical. The only one you didn't say, Brandon, exactly.
I was like, I know there's a picture that just says it right there.
Yep. Didn't take long.
No.
All right, that's cool though, Kevin.
Let me
Cool.
see.
Appreciate you guys all joining on, and and participating in that. And glad to get a chance to hop on here and shoot the shit a little bit here and there, and while I'm just shot air off of myself to get all the sawdust off. So we're all trying to do our best and burning both ends, I think, here and there, especially as the show season is about to start. I feel like everybody's kind of got that energy in them.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Hey, if anybody wants a USB drive, you can message Chris. and
Oh
he'll
yeah.
get you
Or
hooked
just
up.
send him some money.
Send him some money anyways, even if
Yeah.
it's $1.
I'll send you sub pics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe even feet pics.
Yeah.
Not hair tricks for $1, sub pics for $1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show you every clipped song that I find today, one by one. Yeah.
All right, Mike, I'm gonna send you my Mini Cooper build.
And that X8, they're only rated at like 500 or 600, right?
Yeah, it wasn't much. I think it might have been the first one. It could have been the second one. I don't remember exactly. But that was in an 09 Mini Cooper.
Heck yeah.
Mini embossed in the back, and then on top there was Sundown Audio on it.
That's pretty sweet. Who did all that?
A shop here in town. The owner himself, Phil Rowe. He used to work a lot with DC Audio. Did amazing work, and then like the shop closed down for some reasons. Do you remember Josh Jay Basehead and the issues that he had?
Yeah.
That's the shop.
Yeah.
Not good, but it wasn't Phil doing the work at that time.
Okay.
Phil did amazing work. He's been to World Finals and done all that jazz, and did 150 at 20, all that stuff. But things happen.
Yep.
Really clean work though. He did. I think I paid $220 for that box, which really isn't bad.
No, that's not bad.
Now that's the cost of a nice piece of Baltic birch.
Right?
Well, yeah.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, on the SAE 600D. It was
Yep, some Sundown LCS 12s. That was, I hadn't had bass for maybe like 2 or 3 years. And I think I went on like woofersetcetera.com and I was just like, what is a bass package? And I saw that Sundown had one and I said, of course I'm going to get that one. So and that hung around forever. It'll actually probably in a couple months it'll be put into my daughter's car, I just got her a 2009 Honda Civic, just like Dad's got a Honda Civic. So now that she's part of the Honda gang, I got to make sure that, just like any other 16-year-old, they rattle their trunk to death and bother everybody else around them along with driving. So she'll get those 12s. I'll probably put in like some E-series coaxials or something, something like that. Yeah. Excited to be able to do that.
She's gonna have one serious setup as a youngin' like that.
I know, right? I had like boxes that like had holes in them, particle board, like it was rough.
Yeah. I had a good old prefab with 2 Power Acoustic Mofo 15s, and they were the old 3-inch coil version, but still, it was banging for the time.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I've had quite the mix of equipment over the years. It's been.
Mm-hmm. I claimed 5,500 watts.
Got it.
Yeah. I was maybe clamping, maybe 2,000 watts at best, if that. Probably not. I was using I had the Home Depot stiff wire.
Oh yeah.
That I just kind of put it in.
Use a pipe bender to install your power cable.
Right. It was terrible, man.
Man,
I learned that, I forgot. I haven't done an install in so long, and I forget. I'm like, how in the world do you people get so many runs and RCA runs and speaker wire bundles like
It's hard.
over all of these spots? I'm like, I have to destroy my trim panels to fit this stuff under here. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
And then you see really smart people go under their vehicle,
Yeah.
I don't know if I would call that really smart, but
Well,
I mean,
to avoid that problem, yeah.
Depends on how they do it.
Up here, I don't think that would be a wise idea in near Chicago. That not an option, but somewhere nicer maybe. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, will that be more enticing than a catalytic converter or what?
right.
Right. That's terrible. Well, yeah, Marty Maddox says that he always has sales. He really does. MSA Car Audio. That's crazy that you were pulling that up, right?
Just saying. And if you put in code Mike Jr. official,
Or the log.
that's Mike JR official in the code, you can get 5% off.
The log is really easy to remember, though.
Or you can do whatever you want. But I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna send you a free decal.
Oh, he got me beat there.
I don't care.
Yep.
We're in this together.
Yeah.
Oh, man, my back's killing me. Hey Chris, I've got this RCA distro that I built. The communication was off just a little bit with the buyer, and I built it a little too big. So like this row of 5 is connected, this row of 5 is connected, and so on. What would you call that? A 1 4-channel in, 4 channels out? I don't know.
I don't even know. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm thinking about just taking it apart and recouping my parts back out of it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever going to sell that.
Yeah, that seems like that's a rare
It is pretty rare.
request,
It's
probably.
got a big system. They need a lot of 4 channels.
Yeah.
You made it though.
How much time did you put into that in total, do you think?
I don't know if I could even guesstimate, because I made this probably 3 or 4 months ago. I forgot. I don't know. Probably an hour or so. Maybe. Not including the printing.
Not bad.
Yeah.
But of course, behind me I have a ground block getting made right now, which you can see here.
Maybe I should talk to you later on today. I definitely need a couple maybe custom things that would be nice to scratch each other's back.
Yeah, man. Let me know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got Soulgasm.
Hey, what's up, man?
Once again, nice to see you back.
He's on here.
It's like builds like that like make me feel like I have to name my vehicle. I'm like, God, everybody's got such better names and creativity to this. I'm like, I don't know.
So my car is funny because my car is black on black, blacked out. You can't really see in the car. And so I think not long after I bought it and got it tinted, I call it the ghetto cruiser, because you can cruise through the ghetto and no one knows who's in there. I mean, we've been literally in the middle of a protest a few years back, like drove right into a protest with like hundreds and hundreds of people, like, and the wife and I are driving it through there, and she's getting worked up about it. I'm like, relax, they don't even know who's in here. Can't even see in the windows at all. Windshield's tinted and everything. So I've always called it the ghetto cruiser, because no one's gonna mess with a car that they don't know what's in there.
No, and honestly, they'd just be facing not a good thing,
Yeah. As George Washington once said, "Stay strapped or get clapped."
Yes.
Mhm.
Have a good night, Shane. I hope you buy something from Mike J. He's got nice quality stuff.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it sounded like he was interested, so that'd be cool.
Yeah. I know I enjoy my DTP products.
I know I got some new ones coming your way.
What?
God bless.
What?
What's up, Caden? This cracks me up right here.
God bless.
God bless.
God bless Deborah.
Deborah.
Oh man, is Carlos still live, guys? Hey, thank you, Caden, for the 100
Hey,
stars.
appreciate you.
What sub was he testing today?
Working away.
There's a massive 15, I think. Let me go ahead and jump over to. He's still live right
I'm
now.
gonna pull it up.
Yeah, there you go. Let's watch the live. Yeah, the MSRP is 174
What?
for this sub. It's a dual 4-ohm driver, and it's a Massive Audio GTX. But a 144 at
Oh,
2 watts. A liquid cooled chamber. No,
I haven't seen this since he. It looks like he's got his back wall torn out, right?
it's weird. Yeah, he's got all sorts of weird stuff going on in there. It's harder to get the 80. Like did you see the sub last night, the Colossal Sounds? It got a 181 point something, I believe, the first time, and it didn't even break an 80 this time.
Wow.
And it folded that cone in a split second.
It
Oh,
destroyed that cone. That was cool to watch.
Yeah.
Damn, I have to go back on that.
Yeah, no, it just completely shredded that thing.
Shit.
You know, it was wild, dude.
Cone ripped in pieces. Well,
yeah,
hey,
1.2.
I'm glad that we brought this up because
Yeah.
I did make an announcement about this, but I don't know how many people saw that. However, I'm about to pull a picture up, and it should possibly excite a few people.
Carlos does do wild shit, Andrew. Who's coming to the big show in Indy?
Ooh.
Oh, you
Oh,
already
dude.
know. I'm already pre-registered.
All three of us will be there, right, Chris?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, well, I mean, man, there's gonna be so many people. There's a bunch of people in this live right now that I know will be there for sure.
Oh yeah. I would say most of the people in this live should be attending.
So I got this term lab, and I'm going to be doing, which is a Carlos inspired series, which is basically everything he's doing, except I'm going on the other end of the spectrum and going for lows. So we can see what drivers stack up against each other sub 30 hertz rather than whatever frequencies he was tuning. He's well over 50, right?
Yeah, he's way up there.
He's way up.
60
So,
and some change, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that'll be interesting. I know I'm gonna have the term lab going, and I'm gonna be doing just because of all the different orgs and the way they meter, I'm gonna do a headrest and then a kick at the same time, so we can see. And of course, we're gonna be clamping. We're gonna have a coil temp on the driver. We're gonna have the camera inside the enclosure to see
Love
the
that.
backside of it. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be.
Just in case there's sparks, we'll see them.
Yeah. Be door open.
And I am leaving the door open to the manufacturers to whether or not they want me to send it to the moon or not. I mean, obviously, I'm not just going to slap it in there and throw 10,000 watts at it. We're going to go in stages like Carlos does, just a couple clicks on the knob and see what they can all do. And then if I'm sure Jacob and Brian at Sundown are going to be all right with me sending whatever they send me to the moon.
Oh, yeah. I'd imagine.
So I may have to get another Salt 8 on hand.
I believe you will have to get another starter.
Just in case. I mean,
Unless everything's being wired to half ohm, yeah, you might have to.
yeah. Just as a backup. I mean, obviously, I blew up my SDDN. That was wired down to a half ohm. Didn't hurt the amp, thankfully. I kind of think it's kind of rare to actually hurt an amp in that situation.
Really, you should do just the 2 salt 8s on whatever sub. 1 salt 8's not enough.
I think it is.
We'll see.
I think it is.
If there's one thing we learned is, Mike, just don't put a scar in there and your amps will be fine.
Oh my God, that's right.
Carlos did teach us that. Yeah.
He did teach us
Did
that.
take out the amps too.
I'm gonna put a damn Scar amp in there just for the Scar sub.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't reached out to them. I don't know.
Yeah, same enclosure for all of them. Basically, it'll be just Mike's Ghetto Cruiser with the single 18.
Yep.
You might have to do a 15-inch baffle though. Maybe even a square one.
I don't know. I think because I have some manufacturers that I reached out to already that don't do 18s yet, and they are going to. So it's just going to be a minute for me to get one from them, and that's fine with me.
Okay.
Of course, I'm not trying to do this right now. It's like summertime's the busiest time of the year for everybody.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's the trunk of the car. If anyone hasn't seen it yet, it's a good size enclosure, sitting at like 6.3 cubic feet net, and we're tuned down at 26 and change.
Pretty crazy.
So I may have to do an adapter plate. I think I'm going to anyway, so I don't have to keep unbolting and bolting this in. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, it's all going to be the same. Controlled environment, same power, same everything. There's not, the only thing that's going to change is the driver. That's it. But yeah, we're stacking up the manufacturers right now on that. So I think once everything calms down, maybe in the fall, I might start it.
Yeah.
Kind of want to get everything put in place. I want to do the list on Base Wars site. Same thing like Carlos is doing. So people have a place to go and look.
Yeah.
And the people I've talked to so far about getting a sub from them, they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm in. This sounds great." So
that's awesome.
It's gonna be cool.
Oh yeah.
You'll have to make the drive out here for a couple of these.
I'll have to. Definitely.
I mean, I could go mobile, but
could go mobile. True that.
I do need LF Audio to come out with that wireless temp hub.
Yeah, because the amount of just extra stuff that he's putting into this, though, just to make sure that it's going to be amazing. Everything's shielded. It's super safe, so you don't accidentally blow it or anything. It's just so awesome. Yeah,
I do have this here, and I do have it on my sub right now, but I haven't loaded it in the enclosure yet.
So you just like zip tie it to the basket, basically?
No. So if you see this part right here with the bolts, so on a Sundown tool basket, this part right here, well, I guess I'll say this little point right here, this little U, this faces out. And then, so these bolts will go in through the holes where, how your terminals are bolted down. And then on like, there's 2 other sets of holes opposite. That'll bolt right through those holes, like like another set of terminals would go.
And then he's got like different ends for different baskets, basically.
Yeah, I think this part here, this top half, I think he has different, whatever.
Yeah.
Smart man. Good product.
We'll see.
Oh yeah.
I did try it. I couldn't figure out. I mean, I was perplexed on how this even bolted to my basket. But I figured it out, and I hooked my sub up out in the back of my car, like on the ground, and I heat the coil up. You know, I ran on the amp for a little bit. I just wanted to make sure because it's this top piece right here that I'm cursing over is I think, in my opinion, it's a little bit too long by maybe a quarter of an inch. So the sensor doesn't look like it's shooting straight in at the coil through the gap, through that spacer. But I did hook it up and try it, and it seemed to be catching the temperature pretty good.
Yep.
So hopefully, after I got in position, I did put some epoxy. I put some epoxy around this where this can pivot, and I also epoxied in the little PCB that the sensor is on, so it can't move because it's just kind of sitting in there, and the zip tie holds it in place kind of by the wire. But I was afraid if it vibrated, that the sensor would not be reading accurately, so I epoxied it.
Yeah, I thought I saw it being zip tied on mostly, and I kind of had a general similar sentiment of that doesn't seem like that would be secure long term.
Yeah, and the PCB actually, you know, once it's mounted up there, it doesn't slide in from like the sub side. It slides out from the outside of the sub. So it definitely, I feel like, unless you mount it on the top of the basket, like on a flat wall, it's got room to slip out. I don't know. Weird. But anyways, I epoxied it. I think it's all right. I epoxied the nuts on the bolts too. I'm not trying to unload that sub any more times than I have to.
For real, especially for something like that.
Yeah, I would just call it a day on that if it.
Yeah, I'd be like, well, I don't have a sensor.
Yeah.
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that should be a good series.
Yeah, I like it.
Definitely looking forward to that. That'll be cool. It should get some traction after I get some manufacturers on board. We can start officially listing them out.
Oh yeah.
As long as somebody else doesn't steal the idea and go with it first.
They might.
Just got to do better.
They'd be dicks for doing that.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be the first time that someone took our idea, though.
Yeah, it happens. Every once in a while.
I'm familiar.
Yeah, no doubt. Yep.
Yeah. It do be happening.
You got to at least change the name or something if you're gonna steal someone's shit,
dude.
I don't even want to get into it. All right.
No.
What do you mean? There's a million videos on YouTube, and they're all decap. They're all mine, clearly.
Yeah, they're all yours, right? I love it.
Yeah, that it pisses me off about sharing people taking videos is like that Subs R Us page and the other one. They crop it out so far that you can't, like, half the video's gone, you know, overall, and just so they could take off your username. It's like,
yeah,
dude,
they don't tag you, and then they act all surprised whenever you're like, hey, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, because they were
like, what are you talking about? I forgot to tag you. You don't tag anybody in your videos. Dude.
Yeah, don't bullshit.
Other than your personal account. Come on now.
Yeah.
Watermark like 15 times in the video, you know, constantly move it around, and
so I'm starting to watermark mine. I don't even care. Right in the center of the video. You can't crop that out.
Yep.
I mean, and it's not like, and the thing is, I guess, is that these people they're taking your video that you just spent the time recording, editing, posting it, and they're just stealing it, cropping out your name, and they're making a shitload of money off of that.
Yeah.
It's not even just like, I don't mind if people share my stuff, but these accounts that are just making literally thousands of dollars off of one video.
Yeah. Like that Subs R Us specifically.
Yeah.
I guarantee they're making a good amount of money.
Yeah, they're getting paid.
Oh yeah. New iOS update tonight, guys.
No thanks.
Android.
The Android gang.
Yeah.
Well, I
Well,
think
About that time, yeah.
it's about
it's
that
about
time.
that time. Thanks for coming on, Decaf. I
Yeah.
always
Gladly.
like seeing you on, and thank you for doing the giveaway. That's really awesome that you're willing to do that for us.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, maybe in like a month or something, I can have something to show and have a little bit more daylight at this time and be able to kind of show it off.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Heck
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to check that car out anyway. So
Yeah.
We will congregate in June. No worries.
Yes. Yes, we will. All right, guys. Well,
all right, we'll see
have
you.
a good night, everybody.
Thanks for getting on, everybody.
Thanks.
See ya.
See ya.